Fact, fantasy, and history have come together to tease the imagination.
And most importantly, along these lines to be watching for is the digital currency. If there comes a system or an attempt to force implement a digital currency getting rid of cash, this is one way we'll know that things are moving very close to this type of system where everything is controlled, where you can't buy or sell unless you have this mark. One area where this points to is Project Icebreaker, which is an architecture being formed for cross-border retail for central bank digital currencies. This is all very new, but with the blossoming of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, we're seeing the same thing going on with central banks saying there should be a digital currency. That's what CBDC is, central bank digital currency. And if we move to the point where central banks are controlling the money through a digital currency, it's very clear to see, especially with what went on within the past few years, how that could lead absolutely out of hand into a type of system where you're forced to not be able to buy or sell unless you go along with their plans. We've already seen this in minor ways, but of course, if the leading agencies or governments of the world had control over these digital currencies, it would absolutely lead to that type of system. We're already seeing similar systems like this in China with their social credit score system, where people who say things or do things that are out of line can't travel anymore, can't get on the train, you're rejected from going out and living your life because you don't go along with what the state-sponsored belief system is. And that's the exact type of system
already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards,
which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
But even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot.
I think, it's so much more data can go into this, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannes Wellblood estimates between 5 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
Mr. Rothschild, how you doing, sir? Can you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
Sorry?
Can you tell us what went on at the Bilderberg meeting this year?
I didn't get that, actually, no.
The Bilderberg? You were there?
No.
Did you go on last year?
No, I wasn't there last year. I think that was my cousin.
Your cousin was there?
Yeah. I think so. Okay.
Do you have a quick minute, Mr. Rothschild? A few additional things.
I was definitely thinking inside it because I was saying that the Federal Reserve is one of these organizations that, it's one of these organizations that a lot of people say is the source of even manufacturing across the world because it's a private bank that was started by a family.
No, it's completely untrue. I was asked that earlier. It really isn't true.
But sir, just one thing, we could go on about how your family committed all these acts against society, but we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy. And that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
we just want to let you know the New World Order has no legitimacy. And that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
well,
we're rapidly headed towards digital superintelligence that far exceeds any human. I think it's very obvious.
ChatGPT, I think, has illustrated to people just how advanced AI has become. And there are much more advanced versions of that are coming out.
I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot.
Because if one company that's spoken for people manages to develop godlike digital superintelligence, they can take over the world.
Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
At least when there's an evil dictator, that fewer is going to die. But for an AI, there would be no death. It would live forever.
I mean, you have an immortal dictator for which we can never escape.
It's quite dangerous technology. And I fear I may have
done some things to accelerate it.
You know, I played a significant role in the creation of OpenAI. Essentially, at the time, I was concerned that Google was not paying enough attention to AI safety, and so I created OpenAI. And although initially it was created as an open source non-profit, now it is closed source and for profit.
The average person, they don't see killer robots going down the streets. They're like, what are you talking about? Man, we want to make sure we don't have killer robots going down the street. Once they're going down the street, it is too late.
Do you feel that one day mankind could serve the machines and not the other way around?
Honestly, when I see people on their phones, I think we're already serving the machine.
Now.
Humans have been the smartest creature on Earth for a long time, and that is going to change with what's typically called artificial general intelligence. So this is, say, an AI that is smarter than a human in every way. Predicting 2025, I think that's reasonably accurate.
It will cause damage or death. There will be an outcry. There will be investigation. Years will pass. There will be some sort of insight committee. There will be rulemaking. Then there will be oversight, eventually regulations. This all takes many years.
The way in which a regulation is put in place is slow and linear,
right?
And we are facing an exponential threat. And if you have a linear response to an exponential threat, it's quite likely the exponential threat will win. AI would be used to make incredibly effective propaganda.
You think is coming is a recession. What your crazy friends might say to you is coming is maybe a depression. You'd be mistaken. Those are lies. What is coming is a collapse of the dollar. You haven't had one of those. We've never experienced the collapse of the dollar, of the world's reserve currency. This will make us Venezuela. Make no mistake. If you want to be prepared, prepare yourself like people should have prepared in Venezuela. Soon, I don't know when, but it will happen overnight. Soon, everything will be collapsing and the banks will close and there will be chaos.
St. George's Day, Sunday, April 23rd, your mobile phone will vibrate in your pocket and sound an alarm as a test to reach all of us that there's some impending danger around us. I mean, I'm scratching my head at this one, and I'm thinking there's only two reasons why they would want to buzz your phone and make us all aware. One is nuclear attack, and the second is alien invasion.